Welcome to DavidG Spotlight, a weekly program that focuses on the music of just one special artist. And I don't just play the music, I help you get to know the artist as well. I'm your host, DavidG. To learn more about our Spotlight artists, visit their artist page at spotlight.ndhq.net. This week, I put the spotlight on 2020, a power pop band founded by childhood friends Steve Allen and Ron Flint. They relocated from Tulsa, Oklahoma to Southern California in 1977. Within a short time, the duo became a quartet with the addition of Chris Szilagyi and Mike Gallo, and they released their first album the following year. After recording a third album, 2020 members went their separate ways, and after a lengthy hiatus, Steve and Ron are back strong and better than ever. Backed by Ron's song Ray on drums, 2020 has recorded and released Back to California, a collection of power pop tunes that may serve to define the genre for quite some time to come. I'm very pleased to feature this powerful album on this week's Spotlight show. Let's start things off with the title track, a seductive and nostalgic journey through past and present. Here is Back to California.
Tell him you're a debutante, put some flowers in your hair. Or a cashier in a restaurant, so get from there to here. Not everybody wants to burn it down. Not everybody wants to burn it down. So let me know you're on your way. Date and time. You're coming back to California. It might be of the winter years, the cold and early frost. At the mission, dear, find what has been lost. We can feel the magic once again. We can feel the magic once again. So let me know you're on your way. Give me a date and time. You're coming back to California. Even if you lose your way, tell him you're a friend of mine, and you're coming back to California. Back to California. Even if you lose your way, tell them you're a friend of mine, and you're coming back to California. Coming back, coming back, coming back to California. Back
This next song is real, personal, and drips with raw emotion. Steve explains that he came up with the core essence of the song about 20 years ago, but that it didn't mature into reality until he and Ron finished it as a joint effort. He adds, "This song means a lot to me. It's real and emotional, and it goes through a journey to forgiveness. That's life, isn't it?" This is Why Do I Hurt Myself?
Why do I hurt myself? Why do I hurt myself? I do it again, again and again. I do it again. Why did I cut you off? I reached for the phone and lost track of the day. The sun was a haze. I lost my way. Did I cut my hand? Drank till I couldn't stand. Down on the floor. Needed one more. Needed one more. Why do I fall at your feet? At your feet. Why does this love make me bleed? Why do I hurt myself? Why do I hurt myself? Why do I hurt myself? Do it again, again and again. I do it again. There is a light I've heard, a love that could change the world, heal everyone, bring out the sun, help me forgive. Where is the love that I need? Why do I make myself bleed? I need love. Why do I hurt myself? 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 Why do I hurt myself?
The next track is a song of endings, beginnings, and possibilities, delivered with a subtle hint of passion and power. The End of Summer.
Faith in a faithless world, changing a changeless time. Don't you remember? Everything crashing down, falling right out of the sky. The end of the summer. night away, the night away. Look how the truth goes dim, see how the picture fades. Don't you remember? Nobody knows for sure how everything works out at the end of the summer. Where do we go from here? When do we turn around? Pretty Natasha with drinks in her hand. When she dances, will I be dancing? Together out on the ledge, the signs are all around. Don't you remember? Could anyone help us now? The nights are getting cold. It's the end of the summer.
Coming up, a song that is living proof that sometimes the best inspiration comes from strange and unlikely sources. According to Steve, Springtime Love Song was inspired by the springtime emergence of cicadas after a 17-year hibernation and their persistent song, aka noise, that dominates the neighborhood through the summer. Here it is, Springtime Love Song.
Feel like a wasted wild in the hot blind earth, ready for spring, ready for birth. Under the yellow sun, you got fresh world smell. I can feel near
Lucky Heart is a happy relationship song that bounces lightly in your head and is guaranteed to bring a smile to your face. Here it is, Lucky Heart.
Across the river from Nuevo Laredo, she's moving when the sun comes up. Walking the bridge to a dream of tomorrow with coffee in a paper cup. He's waiting for with a beat up Toyota, staring at the boots on his feet. No one can see them, they steal off together, thinking they might have it beat. She never tells him what she wants him to say. She never tells him what she wants him to do. 'Cause she's a girl with a lucky heart, and she's hoping that he's lucky too. Out on the highway they smile at each other. The radio plays Kathy's Clown. Leaving a life and a family behind them, still driving when the sun goes down. He never tells her what he wants her to say. He never tells her what he wants her to do. 'Cause he's a guy with a lucky heart, and he's hoping that she's lucky too. She never tells him what she wants him to say. She never tells him what she wants him to do. 'Cause she's a girl with a lucky heart, and she's hoping that he's lucky too. He never tells her what he wants her to say. He never tells her what he wants her to do. 'Cause he's a guy with a lucky heart, and he's hoping that she's lucky too. Cause she's a girl with a lucky heart, and she's hoping that he's lucky too. 'Cause he's a guy with a lucky heart, and he's hoping that she's lucky too. 'Cause she's a girl with a lucky heart, and she's hoping that he's lucky too.
The next song, called Laurel Canyon, has a theme that is very personal to the band. For those who are not aware, Laurel Canyon is a Los Angeles neighborhood known for its connection with the rock music scene of the 60s and 70s. Steve explains, "It was pure blind faith for us to drive from Oklahoma and move here and try to make something happen. The Byrds and Buffalo Springfield and all of that timeless music helped show us the way. The desire to make something happen was strong." Here is Laurel Canyon.
When the sun is rising, I'll be pulling at the drive from dusty Oklahoma to the western paradise. I'll make the quest to Laurel Canyon. Always revolution in the air. And barefoot girls dance on the corner. You can find me there. Winding round the high roads, looking for a place to land. meet me at the country store. The sound of strings drift in the distance. We can make it there. We can make it there. No winter winds in Laurel Canyon. Night bloom and jasmine fills the air. And barefoot girls sing on the corner. We can make it there. We can make it there.
Picture this, you and your special person on a quiet, peaceful beach at the end of the day, gazing at the distant western horizon. The sun sinks below or behind the rhythmic Pacific waves when the sun goes down.
When the sun goes down, I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I don't wanna lose one single moment of having her here with me. And when the stars shine down, they light the path into her heart. They shine the way out of the fear and darkness that's keeping us apart. 'Cause when I hear her voice, I wish she calls the way to serve. I believe love everlasting is walking the beach with her. 'Cause I believe in hope. Maybe she believes it too. The pier light shines like diamonds. Oh baby, baby.
The next track was written by Steve Allen during a very important transition in his life. He wrote, "This song was written very quickly. Once I found a new love in 2018. It started with the opening lick and pretty much wrote itself. I had lost my wife of 30 years in 2013, and finally I found a new love that lifts me up higher and high. This is called Spark."
When the grass is turning brown and the rain is bringing you down, bringing you down, I'll hold you up to the sun, let you know you're my only one, my only one. You pull me out of the dark, let me into your heart, lit up my life with your spark, baby girl. When the cold keeps you inside and the tears you cannot hide, you cannot hide, I'll hold you tight in my arms when nothing can do you any harm, do you no harm. You pull me out of the dark, let me into your heart, lit up my life with your spark, baby girl. Ooh, and your fire keeps me warm. Ooh, and you keep turning me on. When I couldn't hear my own sound and life was bringing me down, bringing me down, you held me up to the sun, let me know I'm your only one, your only one. You pulled me out of the dark, let me into your heart, lit up my life with your spark, baby girl. Lit up my life with your spark, baby girl.
I love the bluesy feel of this next song. Ron Flint describes it as about a tryst in a border town that our narrator just can't seem to shake. She's ghosted him and he can't take it. Long distance call.
She was gone when I woke up in the morning, left me wondering what I did. Her perfume filled the room where I kept our secrets hid. Daylight slipped lazy through the curtains, and my hat was on the bed. Black cat got the jump just before the light turned red. What would I do to see her back again? If I was untrue, then I deserve to fall. Silence on the other end of a long distance call. Even though I've grown accustomed to the silence of the lonely and the still, I gave her my true feelings, but she never will. She's the shadow that's just inside the dark, where the street light never shines, staring at her phone like she's bored out of her mind. What would I do to bring her back again? If I was like her, I deserve to crawl. The silence on the other end of a long distance call. Back again, she left one boot stranded in the hall. Silence on the other end of a long distance call. What would I do if she came back again? If I was untrue, put me on the wall. The laughter on the other end of a long distance call.
Next up, a fun, catchy tune with a hint of country and a healthy dose of harmonica. This is King of the Whole Wide World.
Johnny, with tears in her eyes, you're the king of my whole wide world. And only love can keep us together. Only love can break your heart. Only love can make me feel like I'm the king of the whole wide world. King of the whole wide world. Break your heart.
That just about does it for this edition of the NDHQ Spotlight Show. To learn more about 2020 or any of our other Spotlight artists, visit their artist page at spotlight.ndhq.net. This show is broadcast at 5 and 8 p.m. daily on NDHQ Radio. All episodes are also available on RSS and other popular podcast platforms, as well as our YouTube channel. Go to the website for more information and links. To take us out, here is 2020 with Farewell.
Remember the night that we talked until dawn, under a dark sky before time got lost. I looked away, you were gone.
At 7-Eleven, the lights were so bright. We laughed at the counter until we cried. I looked away, and time moved on. Farewell, farewell, my good friend. Farewell, farewell, my good friend. I hope that I told you that I love you. I hope that I told you that I care. I should have told you that I loved you. I should have told you how much I care. Remember the day that we tripped in the park? I kept your secret deep in my heart. I looked away, you were gone. Farewell, farewell, my good friend. Farewell, farewell, my good friend.